Good morning. Thank you for joining me to talk about Acts, the 22nd chapter. Here we find that it is a continuation of chapter 21, but Paul has been brought before the group of people who are trying to get rid of him. And in this time, he shares his testimony. He walks them through the fact that he had been persecuting followers of the way, followers of Jesus, and had been doing it in such a way that people's lives were being destroyed. But then he talks about his encounter with the living Christ and how everything changed for him. Friends, I don't know about you, but when Paul shares his testimony here in Acts 22, I am overcome by the fact that in the midst of a man's life who was doing everything to destroy the spread of the gospel, Jesus encounters him and he becomes one of the greatest teachers and proclaimers of the gospel in history. I don't know about you, but his testimony reminds me that God can use us and change us in any way. Friends, I don't know when it was the last time that you shared your testimony, but have you thought about how Jesus has changed your life? What a difference he has made for you? I want to encourage you, just take time to sit down. Just jot down in a notebook, on a piece of paper, your testimony and be ready to share it with those who might be willing and seeking to hear what God has to say to them. I believe that every one of us can share our testimony in a way that glorifies God and can be a seed planted in the life of someone else. So friends, like Paul, be ready to share your testimony. Be ready to proclaim who Jesus is in the midst of your life so that others may know him. Take time today, jot down your testimony, and then be ready to share it with someone who's seeking after Jesus.